Shifting gears, police just arrested a UConn professor after investigators say she misused university funds to go on extravagant vacations, including 8 international trips. Your reporter Marcy Jones joins us now live from Storrs. So, Marcy, what exactly is she accused of, and how is she responding this morning?
Good morning, Roger. Well, this 79-page report all stemmed from an anonymous complaint citing suspicious charges from Dr. Sherry Zane, but she claims it was all in the name of research. The interim director of Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies, Dr. Sherry Zane, has been on paid administrative leave from UConn since November. However, Zane was just arrested last week. Zane's accused of spending more than $58,000 on 19 trips, including Disney World 3 times, North and South Carolina, Chicago, Portugal, and 7 trips to Ireland. While Zane claims these were work trips, the facts within the report are hard to argue. The Disney trips included her children. The Chicago trip, she went to visit her mother and stepfather. And on those Ireland trips, Zane visited her daughter at university, attended her daughter's graduation, and according to the report, Zane admitted to getting married while on a trip to Belfast. The warrant says these trips were all approved by Zane's supervisor, Catherine Capshaw, an English professor. When asked, UConn has not responded to if that supervisor will face any disciplinary action. Dr. Zane faces larceny in the first degree, and her bond was set at $10,000. Your reporter, Marcy Jones, in Storrs, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.